Hey guys, welcome back to Dr. Creative's channel. And in this video, I will be sharing my do's and don'ts that I learned through my own experience after getting countless of rejections and the frustration that came with it. So let's get started and jump straight into this video. Before you draft an email, the subject line is important as it conveys your status and interest. Therefore, it should be concise and to the point, which makes you stand out in your potential supervisor's inbox. For instance, if you are reaching out to express an interest in their lab or group, then you can simply write a prospective PhD candidate. Or if you're reaching out to inquire, then use the subject appropriately. Before you reach out to the potential supervisor, it's a good idea to check the job title on the university's website because addressing them in the right manner just shows that you have done some homework and just respect their position basically. So, there have been times where some students have called me professor when I'm actually just a postdoc, and I'm not even having any resources to supervise the PhD students. Though I can mentor interns for a couple of months, but that's entirely different story. So remember, professor is a specific title that someone earns over the years. If you're not sure how to address them, using simply dear followed by their last name does work, and it's pretty much fine in most of the places. Secondly, try not to convince them by dumping all the information that won't even interest them until you show some genuine interest in their research. Generic email shows low effort, and therefore it's advised to invest some time in reading their recent publications or the research papers and getting to know what's actually going in the lab instead of just convincing that how dedicated or hardworking you are. You can try familiarizing yourself with their work by going onto the website, or just try and identify by reading the papers and see what's the research gap in their work and how you would like to contribute. When reaching out to a potential supervisor, crafting a heartfelt email can make a difference. Therefore, a smart way could be that you're asking a thoughtful question about their work. This shows you are actually having an active interest in their research area and suggests that you are someone who engages deeply with the subject. Such a question could be related to their recent publication or the methodologies that they use and you want to know more about it, or the future direction of their research. Let them know you're eager to be part of the team. Emphasize by stating that any chance literally, to be part of their lab would mean a lot to you. This will demonstrate dedication and the contribution that you are looking for rather than just seeking for a position. Stepping in their lab would be a great opportunity for you, and just think in a manner that when the funding opportunity will be available, of course, you will be preferred as you will be familiarized with their lab work and the group. Next is highlighting the communication skills in your email. Now, it's quite important to show that you are just not a lab rat, but also good in communicating because research is all about reaching to the audience. So, make a valid point and include in your message or email. If you're currently working on an article or collaborating, it's a good thing to mention in your email. So, for instance, my anecdote was like I was doing my master's dissertation and I knew that I will be publishing my dissertation work. And therefore, I was putting it in my email that, my manuscript is under construction and I plan to publish by next year. Now it's time to back it up with the evidence that you have the right skills and experience for this. Now it's time to back it up with the evidence that you have the right skills, experience for this research area. Also, try to get some strong references because a good recommendation letter does help. In my case, I actually asked my dean of the department, as he knew me quite well, and also my master's supervisor who guided me during my dissertation, to give me the referrals. And those were quite strong recommendation letters and were helpful. Lastly, keep your email short and to the point. It's just the beginning, not the whole application. Also, don't forget to attach your CV and cover letter. Last but not the least, before you hit send, ask someone to proofread your draft. They don't have to have some profound understanding or knowledge about your subject area. Just ask them to look for certain typos or grammar or even just the tone that is coming from the email. Now, best of luck